is my Diptyque collection. So I think one of my favorite perfume houses is definitely Diptyque. One thing I really appreciate about Diptyque is that it was founded by 3 artists. So if you look at their brand history, there is a lot of art and design that is incorporated into their brand. So for example, if you guys didn't know, all of Diptyque's bottles have art behind them. It's all drawn by different artists. One interesting thing about their brand is that if you guys didn't know about the Diptyque's oval, this is all hand drawn by one of the founders. Any of the typography that is used at Diptyque is also drawn by one of the founders as well. If you look at the fonts really in detail, you can tell that it's not too perfect. The more I learned about the brand history, the more I appreciated the brand. But here is some of my Diptyque fragrances. The first one is Dosan, and one incredible thing about Dosan is that it's inspired by one of the founders' memories. He remembers himself going to the flower markets with his mother, so the notes on this is actually very floral. It's tuberose, jasmine, and sea salt. If you look closely also at the bottle, there is a woman in the drawing, and it is supposed to represent his mother as well. Another incredible scent by Diptyque is Philosikos. Philosikos actually means friend of a fig tree in Greek, and this is inspired by Greek summers because the founders used to actually love going to Greece, and it's one of their favorite destinations that they used to travel together as friends. The notes on this is a fig tree. When I smell Philosikos, it's so fresh, it's so green. I definitely recommend this for a scent for spring and summer. Next is a rose, and the notes on this is rose and lychee, and I actually have the EDT and EDP, and a lot of you guys have been debating between EDT and EDP. I really feel like for me it really varies for the scent. For the rose, I actually prefer the EDT just because I'm not a huge fan of rose scents, so I like the fact that it is fresher despite the fact that it won't last longer on my skin. EDP is great if you do want it to last longer on your skin. This is the Orpheon in the limited edition packaging bottle, which was launched this year. Orpheon is such an incredible scent because it's inspired by a jazz bar that was right next door to the first store in Paris, 34 Saint Germain Boulevard. And from what I know, the founders used to hang out at the jazz club called Orpheon. When they worked there, they would hang out there.